Welcome back to Equipped Endure. I am Rusty, and I am here with our friends from Buck Knives. This is Mike, and we've got Tony off camera. But what we wanted to talk about, and I'd already brought this up with Mike, is a lot of us maybe that are more in the tactical side of things or whatever tend to think of Buck Knives and be like, yeah, that was my grandpa's knife. And so we were talking to Mike. He's like, yeah, let me show you where you're wrong. So we got some new lineups here, some new EDC stuff, and we wanted you to quickly walk through and show us what you got. Let's finish up with those bolster locks.
Yeah, sounds good. Rusty, it's great to see you, man. It's good to have you coming by.
Yeah.
It's great to be back at shows. This is what we do for a living. We talk to people about cool stuff. So yeah, it's kind of funny. We hear that about Grandpa's knife all the time. For certain, it still exists. The 110 is the classic folding hunter.
And 119.
It's been around forever, and it's still under warranty as long as the knife exists. So one of the things that Buck Knives is doing is we're taking our heritage classic theme, but we're trying to make ourselves modern, everyday cool. So one of our pathways is going down to everyday carry and giving people what they want. For,
everyday cool works for EDC.
Everyday cool works really well, yeah. So we ventured into that area, and I'll show you a couple examples. One is, this is our Sprint ball bearing flipper. Really smooth. You can deploy this as fast as an automatic knife. Just pull back on that, incredibly smooth, S30V steel. Micarta handle, lightweight. So the Sprint's been very popular. We offer that in a couple different variety of handles and steel types. One of the products that we just launched at Blade Show is the Onset. Pretty robust, medium, large size one-handed opener, but again, this one's a frame lock, and we use our ball bearing technology to have a super smooth opening, incredibly fast deployment. We're using S35 steel on that. So you partner that with the heat treat that we're doing at Buck Knives, this thing's going to hold an edge forever.
Yeah, S35 seems to be the standard that a lot of them move into. You know?
Everybody's creeping up into the higher end steels, so that's all great.
So quick question though, I noticed immediately, I mean, we got the classic hollow grind on that guy, but that looks like a full flat from the spine.
Yeah, absolutely, and people are gravitating towards that, so we want to experiment with the different grinds on that and give people what they need.
Yeah. All right.
You want to go for some really small, lightweight, fits in the pocket, but you still want high end. We got a premium product here. This is called the Budgie. The Budgie is a frame lock that came out in January 21. Again, S35 VN on this little knife, but incredibly useful, incredibly lightweight, compact, but it's never going to let you down in terms of performance.
Yeah, same model here, and I love that G10, man. I'm a sucker for G10. That stuff looks great.
Yeah, the natural micarta is pretty hip, pretty trendy.
Absolutely.
And I'll show you something a little bit cool. You know, I think it's 42 states now where automatics are legal. But for those that aren't, we have assisted opening, but people are loving their automatics. So let me show the automatic paradigm. The paradigm is unique. A lot of automatics have a button for deployment. This is all in one. We put it in our bolster. So when you take the paradigm and simply flick it up with your thumb, it's all in one motion, pretty easy, and then it's locked in place. So your blade's locked in place, again, S35VN on that, and then simply you put it back, the bolster tucks it away and locks it back in place.
That is a really cool concept. And nobody else does that, right, with that bolster slide?
No, we're one of the few on that for sure. And then for those folks who can't accommodate an automatic, but still want that fast action, you simply pop open the bolster up top like that, deploy from the top, really fast action, assisted opening on that. Locked in place, go ahead and put it back, lock it down. So that's the paradigm. So you can see we got some grandpa's old knives, which are classics and everybody still loves, but some new everyday cool carry.
Yeah, you got some new high-speed, low-drag stuff here going on.
Yeah, so which one are you going to carry? Which one's your favorite?
You know, I'm kind of digging this guy, and one point that you didn't bring up is that clip is ultra deep carry there.
Yeah, for sure.
Can I demo that real quick?
Why not?
So yeah, we stick it in. I mean, that sits nice and deep.
Yep.
That's going up past it.
And we're trying to do that with a lot of our clips, so.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, that was a great rundown. I love seeing the innovation. That is neat stuff there and the new steels. Anything you want to tell our viewers?
Hey, just thanks for hanging with Buck Knives. You know, we got 300 people in Post Falls that are kicking out a handcrafted product. 80% of our stuff is made in the USA, and we're still cranking out really relevant, cool stuff. So check out our website, see what else is new on there, and comments, questions, we'll try to get back to you. Thanks.
Perfect. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, man.